and smashing people on stage. So I'm going to go
Right,
in
chat.
hoping
We got a
we're
ton
gonna
of
see
fire
lots
on
of
defense.
spear
We got
offering, and if they
heretics
put him
on
in for
attack.
Izzy, I'm expecting big things.
And to build on Bea's point from the desk, Akuku was saying, waka waka waka, and I think that's a
What
really important part of this game. The pistols carry a lot of weight, and we already see Rienz and Echo have a bit of a battle about towards the C site.
Benton, hello mate.
I think that might not be the goal of Heretics.
Benton, I didn't. Benton, you dropped some bits and I missed them yesterday.
On the other hand, are looking to get aggressive. 4 players pushing up on A, and it's Benji.
I appreciate you so much, Benton.
Against them all, not standing for very long.
I checked today and I was like, there's no way that I missed that. You dropped some huge numbers and I just missed them, man. Thank you so much.
Maybe the start of what could be a very prolific career already. The utility denied by the veto. Of course, that is something that players are going to have to get used to, but of course, I think
retake, they can't really take any space.
What was coming when they went into this one, and
what?
Already just looks to take
He doesn't
over.
get punished from heaven as well.
Has now been around a little bit longer in the form of
what?
How
is he doing? He's just popping everyone. It felt like he had no help here as well. Obviously, smoke over towards heaven so these guys couldn't trade it, but that's just an individual round there.
So they make the A push happen themselves, catch themselves a kill, but
good reaction from what Benji found out.
Oh,
yeah, it's fast. Second kill's pretty fast. A great reposition from him as well. Nade's nice. Just a lovely round from Woot.
We talk about Rienz as that Turkish team killer. Well, 3 kills for Woot in the pistol.
Is Veto any good on this map?
Is here to
maybe.
For Eternal Fire, a low buy.
Maybe.
Expecting, and I imagine Heretics are as well.
We haven't really seen teams use it that well.
On this low buy.
Yeah, something to note as well, that it does seem like a shift I wanted to talk about when we saw Heretics come back into Stage 2, is do we now consider Woot that primary duelist?
Very, very nice. I mean, they were expecting a push like this. It's good from Heretics.
Has been a talking point was when Minibu
like, I would like to see some, I'd like to see some bold stuff with the veto. Like, I want to see trips either aggro over towards Mound, like what you do with an alarm bot. I think that's good, or send it over towards A. Give me a trip above the door kind of vibes. Old stuff, no. Old stuff.
And that's a very interesting piece, because when they played maybe arguably their very, very best back in 2024,
trips here can be good, trips here can be good. I want a trip top of the door if we're going aggro. You could do a trip over towards here that could be kind of nice at the beginning that they wouldn't see. I want us to do some different things. On attack, I will say on attack, I do think they use it better than some other teams. They kind of use it with some XX, but like I would like to see it like over towards heaven stuff when you XX to get info, anything.
Thrown his way at least. So they're confident to leave him all by his lonesome there. He's also got his traps out on the B side. So
there was a veto game.
Taken by just
it was EG, right? On Ascent. That was pretty nice.
That's great if Heretics go that way.
Like, is he even in range for the TP here or what?
Now is the point of contention, but pressing the button puts Fabian
hey, you got to get out of there. Get into your TP.
Revealed and forced all the way back, and okay, sure, he'll TP out of there.
Wasn't super convincing, but he's out of there.
A nasty amount of damage early on. It seems like maybe even part of the game.
Oi, nice shots. Okay, well, here he is.
Welcome to the server. Put a rifle in his hands.
I get it.
2 heads.
Does everyone get it? Because I get it.
A quick double to shut down any pressure on the B site. And now this makes things quite awkward for Heretics, who have 30 seconds to make their move.
Still so much ground to cover as well. 20 on the clock and Spear still standing. Nice shot onto Rienz. He's taking the round by storm.
Damn.
Well, ace in the first
I fully understand why they picked him up. That's a big buy round. Big buy round. First tier 1 game.
It's not quite the Navira pistol ace. He hasn't quite done that, but
yeah, it's very quick though. 3 rounds.
That's all it took for the young Turkish superstar. If you were questioning like, oh, it seems like everybody's hyping this guy up quite a lot, you now understand why. Huge levels of individual brilliance.
His confidence is going to be unbelievable.
Heretics with at least some weapons in their hand. Yeah, it's a bonus. Yeah, they could buy back into things, but if he wasn't confident before, he certainly is now.
First time he touches a rifle, first full buy, and he's got 5.
Fade eye.
Spear definitely leading the charge for this squad, but here it's on, has taken 2.
Oh man, they're rolling. They're rolling out here.
Damage as well. Now
The Fade Eye's meant to land in this little crevice. I don't know what else to call it. And so if you pass here, you get scanned by it. But it went behind the wall, so it didn't get the guy going aggro.
You could look and go, okay, Spear had a
I don't think the comms were good enough.
The buy round,
So the Omen got wrecked.
Although the last was still pretty strong, it hasn't lasted.
The aim is looking sharp. It's looking really good,
as the
man.
one before. Unless you still have hope in the 1v5. Look, Benji's been great in the past, but look, this would certainly be a return to, or not even a return to form. He'd be hitting a new level.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't think I'm a believer in it.
Start of the, it's the
Spikes on A.
The start of potential people being
exactly where he is.
uncomfy on their roles.
Maybe hoping to just try and get out
We
of
got
there and
Boo
hold
back
onto
on
the gun, but
Fade. It's
instead
been
he
a
is being
while.
hunted. We know how aggressive this
Missing the Fade Eye. Cost him the big buy round.
Likes to
30
be.
seconds left.
Okay, he doesn't have a chance anymore. He had a chance if they kept pushing him.
Well, that's also assuming that he's able to out-aim any of the players on the other side, which Benji is very good, but, you know, these Turkish youngsters have been insane.
Good shot.
There you go. There's one. Now the other two.
Good, they are
From
running
the
him
seaside,
down.
going to look to surround him, and unfortunately, I don't think he's long for this one.
They got the orb out of this as well. I like the greed.
I love that from Nick. He's like, well, only one of us can get killed, so I might as well just pick up the orb.
The rolls? I don't know, chat. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a fantastic early fight, though, that we saw go down. All that spamming, catching two.
I don't fully get it
yet.
yet.
Turn your nose at a start like that. But the utility barrage behind it, the stun that came through from Spear, the shock darts from Neki.
Really?
Oh, that was his first ace in VCT EMEA.
That's crazy. He didn't get one in round 2 or round 1.
Now,
so
here's a question for you, Captain Cal. What's the record from a player joining VCT EMEA? How many rounds
Navira?
until they get an
Navira,
ace?
first round.
Was it round 1?
Yeah, I think
Yep.
it was round 1.
Oh,
Round
the
run.
pistol. Yeah, that's what
It's
you were saying.
This
That was his
way.
first game. I almost forgot about that. So is he second? Is Spear
Unless I'm
second, or
wrong.
did somebody
No,
say-
no, he's right. He's right.
Maybe
He's
I'm
right.
wrong.
Round number 1.
Who knows? Maybe my memory is fooling me. That might have even been
he's
before.
spot on.
I don't know. What, it was a long
For
time
partnership,
ago.
you think? No.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe, actually. I don't know.
Oh.
Blurs into one at some point.
Wait.
As these rounds will
God,
for
the aim
Heretics,
is
if they keep
looking
losing like this,
kinda sick,
Deep
isn't it?
spams back, and it
Oops,
looks like
that's my bad.
there's still
That's
some
my bad.
life on the attacking side.
But
Barely any.
10 and
50
5
health
HP.
between them. And now the spike down, and it's Echo to contend with. I said I was excited
HP.
for this head-to-head. Well, Rienz has made the wraparound, but as time ticks on, Echo will become aware, and now he's in a position where his back is not exposed. He can look forward and see both angles of approach. Rienz has to land the headshot. 150 health on the other side, but for him, a swift breeze, a sneeze in his direction, and he is gone down. It's going to have to be quick from the Turkish killer of Rienz. He's coming around, catching him off, but missing all the shots.
Top of the bullets.
Echo, the Red Bull clutch. finds a
Ferrolight,
round
thanks
for
so much for the
Eternal
prime.
Fire that
Appreciate the
puts
3
them in
months,
the
mate.
lead.
Thank you so much for that.
Way too close for what was invested on the
How'd you
Heretics
spell the
side.
name? Nivera? Yeah, you got it
I
right.
think the Eternal Fire.
It's a long time ago, man. 2020,
A sign of
2021.
relief after they
So
were
if you're
saved. 'Cause starting
just
so
including
well,
franchise,
Lotus did
then this might be the
fantastically, but
fastest.
again, we talk about the bliss of Rienz versus Turkish opposition, and he very nearly took that one home. Instead, though, it will be 3-2 in favor of Eternal Fire. Of course, when you
Do you
look
miss
back
Nivera
at
and Scream? Of
these
course.
two
I miss everyone
teams,
from
it
that
is
team.
both
Even
of them
Bacon
seemingly
sometimes.
starting on their favourite side. Of course, very different ideas compositionally. That very aggressive use of Veto is going to help them out quite a bit on this defence. But
Did Levin break the kill record? No, he
He's playing
he
with the
tied with
camera.
it.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. A little auto tracking on it.
Don't fall off the razor
Doesn't
chair.
matter. Doesn't matter where you go. It's gonna find you. You can't hide. You got eyes and ears everywhere. Indeed, a small technical pause. You can see the boys lounging out for Eternal Fire. It has been a
Wait, don't
breezy
at him.
start. Spear, we had a lot of questions about him, and he started out the. Well, you had a lot of hope for him.
For sure.
I was curious to see.
Anybody
the
who's
level,
seen
but-
him play before knew he would be good.
Makes you
But
feel
then I saw
old
him
that
play
people
the
don't know who
skirmish, and I thought,
Nivera is.
"Ooh, this ain't
Yeah.
looking too hot out there." But,
He went
listen,
0
Yeah,
and
it's
5.
rough.
He was saving all 5 kills for 1 round.
That's it, exactly. Yeah, and he got them quicker as well than the skirmish. For Eternal Fire, yeah.
Who do you
Beautiful
enjoy
start. Spear
flaming
showing
more,
up.
Bacon or
All
Prius?
that- I mean,
Prius.
He got 2 spam kills through a smoke.
The difference
whole
between
team
them
was
is I actually
spraying
think
away, but
Bacon's good at his
he's been
job.
there as well. Fabian, I like the setup too that we saw from him. Going up with the veto, leaving his cancellation right above him, so any utility comes his way, he can just eat it up, and having a TP to get out. A TP's a little far back, so you can see he kind of needs to get to the box, and when the door
Mini or
swung
Prius?
open,
Prius.
it looked like Heretics might be able to punish.
The answer is always
But
Prius.
overall, I like the ideas of the setup.
Yeah, I kind of want to talk a little bit even just on Veto, because this matchup is quite an interesting one. Because one of the sort of narratives we've been selling is that any team that went to EWC, or maybe you could even argue went to London, has kind of been coming out and banning Summit. Well, that's what we expected them to do. KC then picked it yesterday, which blew that out of the water, because obviously they picked against a team who didn't go anywhere as a team that did.
Flaming
so
Mini,
that was a
I reckon.
bit peculiar. And then today as well, we've seen it be banned by Eternal Fire. Now, we can give them a little bit of wiggle room by the fact that, obviously, they've swapped player. So maybe that's just, okay, we haven't had time to fill that one in.
Garlic Bread, thanks so much for the tier 1. Appreciate the 37 months.
Which was a map that they've just not been playing, I think, even since
As an observer, could you listen to the coach calls as well? No. Back when I was observing, they didn't have that technology. I know that at one point, they started listening into like team comms to try and work out what they were doing earlier.
At their peak, they were terrifying. It's not been quite
but normally it would just be me talking to the director, the second observer, and my replay guy.
So I think that there's still some level there. But then you look at the first map, which is one that, yeah, in recent form has looked pretty good for Eternal Fire. And it's been very up and down for Heretics. Like losing to BBL 13-2 was a big surprise, but then they managed to beat MIBR and All Gamers. So it feels like map 1 could be more of a
remember
middle ground.
Yes, we did.
Map 2, I have absolutely no idea, because it's not a map I ever expected to see in this map pool. And then going into Breeze again, it kind of feels like a little bit more of a middle ground.
Wait, Death Powered, I don't know how you check that.
By the side of Heretics, but they've not really had any clean victories all the way back until stage 1, so...
And even then, like, thinking about the time that they faced off against Eternal Fire, it was a really bad start.
Scream still have the best aim you've seen. Yeah, but it's like,
then had to bounce back from.
It's biased because I've seen him and Brack every day. So if I watched like a certain player as many hours as I had watched, I would probably think that people are better.
It was a one-off.
Yeah, you lost.
But I have to see him do mad stuff.
I'm telling you, I should have known he was going to go for Rock.
Did he wait? Did he actually? Yeah, I don't remember. He went for. Yeah, so LaRock went for Rock, and you lost.
Dude, EMEA.
I wonder what Lovers Rock would go for.
We're just gonna have a really long week for EMEA.
Yeah.
Yesterday was an insanely long best of 3 for a K-Corp.
Just for the people at home, we had a tech pause, and guys were behind us and turned around, played rock paper scissors. Some people are saying that LaRock cheated.
He's still rocking the long shorts. Yeah, got him on.
After you lost.
Yes. So, quite possible. There was like a delay. The lights were in my eyes. Not sure about him, but I'll tell you what. While we wait for this game to get sorted and get back on track, let's get some inside info from the VALORANT devs.
Ooh.
They're already aced yet. Did you think it's the highest peak as a player? Probably
Hi
Brimmy.
everyone, my name is Diego and I'm a map designer. Let's talk about our map update philosophy. For new maps, we closely monitor it post-release, keeping an eye on its performance or if there's any major problems with it. This is because when we make updates of any size,
Flash
we
the
want
banana
to
with the prime. Thanks so much for the 5 months. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Think Fnatic looked good yesterday? Yeah.
For the sake of change, we understand that players have mastered these maps for hundreds of hours, and changing
give them
things
a bit
too
more
much
time.
can cause a lot of pain.
No, it's looking too real.
For example, we made changes to Pearl in patch 11.08 because we were tackling a singular problem and wanted to fix it in ways that minimize the learning curve for players. We see that post plants from long are still viable, but not the only strategy, and it can be easily punished if teams are ready for it. We wanted to add
I think
cover
Scream
on
had
site
his
to block
exit because of
silence
the
from deep
rough
long
season with
and
the
to
French
incentivize players to
players
stay
on
site.
K-Corp.
In Old Pearl, it was something we were seeing in our
I think
data
he had to
and
find out the
observing in
hard
both
way
player
that
and GAS
his
feedback. I was
vision
personally
on the
noticing it
game
and experiencing it in almost
isn't
all of my games in
consistent.
Ascendant. It's feeling a lot better after the changes, and we're seeing players play more on site rather than falling back.
And welcome back, folks. It looks like we might be getting back underway very shortly.
It's kind of what you
we'll
said.
Take you back into the game on Lotus 3-2. Eternal Fire have just claimed the lead with a 3-round streak as well, but I think most importantly, that round 3 start for Spear. He has got an ace in his third
Can you elaborate?
round here.
You just had to be there for 2023, man. That's all I got for
hell
you.
of a start. And ever since, Eternal Fire
You had to be there in
the board.
2023.
Heretics clearly didn't feel like they'd sat long enough on what had just happened. So now they're going into tactical time. Of course, during the tech, the coach is not allowed to talk to them. They can play rock, paper, scissors, but that's about it. So we are going to now get them have a little bit of a word, because yeah, they've lost 3 rounds in a row. Of course, the closer,
maybe the worst year ever.
Round,
worst year ever, or the
Echo
best year
is
ever?
not really going to be the
Because
one
I view it as the
they're
best
talking
year ever.
about. It's that they're struggling versus that aggression. Like Spear being able to get up in their face and escape. Ordaz has been doing exactly
Where's
the same thing.
He
And if they can
injured his
soak up
ACL
that
playing some kind of
aggression,
sport,
I
because
think
he's
this
an
half
old man.
becomes a lot easier for them.
He has
The
surgery on the
problem
1st of August.
Doing that versus Eternal Fire for most
We need to ask him what sport it was.
feels nigh
I
on
can't remember if it
impossible.
was
It's
football or
very,
badminton.
Very tough to deal with how they play.
Well, they tried to towards A main. Heretics tried to soak that aggression up, and then they sure soaked the stun
Football?
from Spear, and then about 12
Yeah, you
bullets from
can't just give me
Ordaz through
2
the
different
smoke.
answers.
Like,
We gotta ask him.
I guess in that moment for Eternal Fire, it's a good trap card sprung, but I don't expect to see that work again. The problem is, when you look at Eternal Fire, they're not going to have that one setup in A main, and that's it. We've seen constant aggression on this defensive side in the majority of the rounds so far, and you can bet your ass you'll see it again. Maybe even right here.
Nothing's official
Operator
yet meant to be,
for
but I
Spear.
appreciate the kind words.
And, you know, normally you wouldn't think he'd push too far.
Didn't
But
he?
he's got 2
Dude,
buddies
that's
with
what I
him.
mean. I don't know what sport
Looks
it
like
was.
they want that deep control,
Okay,
and
chat.
it looks like they'll
Look in.
get it as well. Spear's already posted up way down C long, and to be honest, for Heretics,
In front
you'd
of the
never
smoke,
assume
and
that
they
you've
feel like
lost
that might be
that
enough.
much control. That
Trip
someone's
in the
peeking C,
Not
sure,
that
but
fast.
not that
Oh,
deep in.
yeah,
And
he's
that's why Boo
so
goes
deep on
around
the
it,
angle that
probably
he's just
throw a
walked
reveal,
into it.
check if they're mound, and gets a
Maybe
bullet
Boo's
to the
having a rough
face.
time.
Yeah, that's a rough start. You can even see that they were hoping to try and just deny some of that early control, and got completely punished for it. Neki, it's a good position. I thought for a moment he might get a multi-frag. Now looking to try and
good
take
nade.
the weaponry away, but both players too far
Up
back
down
to
insta.
be caught. Nade to clear out the drop, but a wraparound already from Spear. There are lots of players locked in. A missed shot, that's a first. Got the first ace, now the first miss. But he still lives to tell the tale, and his teammates are all encroaching around the back angles. Already evolving is Fabian, but it's whether or not they need it. A 2v4 necessary, and although Woot can get one,
Very nice.
that is all she wrote. A very quick
If you were a coach at the
round
moment, would you
once
play
again
double
from Eternal
duelist?
Fire, as they now
Yes.
double
I
up
would be
their
playing
opponent's score.
Phoenix on at least 4 of the
Yeah,
maps
from 2-0 down, and the start of this round from Spear.
until it gets nerfed.
And it's not just Spear, right? The shot was so important to land that opening kill, but it's the fact that he has Echo and Ordaz with
Eternal
him.
Fire
They
look
have
pretty
a
scary.
large amount
I
of
feel like they're
utility
winning
to
every
throw.
aim duel.
If
I feel like
Spear
they
is getting
fight together
pressured,
well.
He can get behind Mound, throw his wall up, and get out. You've got Paranoia, you've got your Orb, your Snake Bite, your whatever the hell you want to get him out of there. That's why he's so confident to take that much space early on. He's not just being hung out to
util?
dry if they
Yeah.
do pressure him. He's been
We've
given
had Miss
a
Fade
bailout as
Dive,
well,
had Miss
multiple ways
Missed
out, in
Omen
fact.
smoke in the after
Now we
plant.
start this
Like
one with
everyone looks a
feigned
little
aggression
uncomfy.
from Eternal Fire. They opened that door towards A.
Not sure the
before,
smoke
was
in
where
this
4
in this
players
round
came
would have
barreling
changed
out.
too
Instead,
much.
this was
But
concealing the
definitely
fact
the
they're still
Fade Eye
playing
would
that
have got
C
them
angle, and
first
again
kill on
have
that other
Spear
round.
posted up with a ton of information early. And Heretics already will have to use.
Mate, look at the
where
confidence
Boo
of
is
this
right
guy.
now. Like if they're going to go
Taking
anywhere
another
near
duel
this
here.
angle, I imagine they're going to
Mate,
use
they're on
utility.
eco.
They're not, and they almost got to
Kind
kill
of
for
reminds
it.
me of old Kang.
Yeah.
He's sticking around.
Yeah,
He's
I mean,
been caught
he's
out.
definitely
This time
way
Spear
too
is
aggro
punished,
against
didn't
an
have any
eco
friends
here.
alongside him. Of course, things are equalized, but the main benefit, especially with that orb, is that they get Woot, an operator in hand.
That is an ugly skin.
It leaves just one defender, at least for now, on this side of the map. Ordaz looking to get aggressive around his own
Okay.
smoke. Never mind.
Oh.
He didn't even care about the
We're
smoke.
just cheating now,
He's
are
just
we?
shooting alongside it. Again, we've seen a lot of spam kills recently. He's even spotted the player out towards the door, watching to see if anybody looks to go within it. He does get taken down by Kushmaras. Echo also kind of in no man's land. This is a problem. They are fighting individually.
I feel like this is my fault for saying
Well,
about
they're
the
trading
aim.
evenly, which is absolutely
Got a
fine.
Sova
for the
ult
side
to
of
stop the
Heretics.
plant at 20
That's already a
seconds.
great round, much better than it
I'm
looked
probably
like
doing
was
it.
even possible, but a trouble with that Hunter's Fury. Boo. Gonna have to sidestep it. 10
Boy,
seconds
nice
left.
little
Fabian drops
peek
his
of it as
spike
well.
down, no
Wait for this
plans.
guy to plant the spike,
And Benji's
take the
gonna have to do it
1v1.
alone. He's not going to be given the space or the
Just
time
running
to
him.
do this. All Fabian has to do is cancel the
God, they
plans.
play well. It's good.
And all
Great
Neki had
server ult,
do
to be
was
honest.
run
It delayed.
away.
I like the
3K
peek
for
on the top
Fabian,
of the
and a
server ult. That was a
fifth
nice little layer on
round
this.
in a row now for Eternal Fire.
Yeah, I think, again, you
Big
just
question.
see
Did you watch Top
the
Gear
sort
when
of
you were
chaos
younger?
of
Yeah.
Eternal Fire, and then
I
the
think you
last
had
two
to if you were
players just kind of
UK.
bring us back to
They kicked you out of the
reality.
country if you
They
didn't.
used the Hunter's Fury to disrupt the plant, and while the plant is being
Draken,
disrupted,
thanks so much for the tier
last
1. Appreciate the
player
8 months.
just basically goes and spots. It makes it impossible for Benji to really do anything. And while the depth of talent on this team is shining once again, 5 rounds in a row.
Oh, Weber's going through it already.
Weber doesn't look too happy.
Nope.
The timeout hasn't changed much. Now some interesting
Whoa,
util
whoa,
from
whoa,
Team
whoa, whoa, whoa!
HERETICS. Whoa!
Mate, but
Got
how's the
in
Sova
for
not
2.
killed him?
Slipped up behind them and Spear. Didn't see
No
it
way.
in the back coming, but hold on. There's an opportunity. Never mind. Never mind. Woo cleared it. I mean, they just put a prowler through.
Feels
but
a
for
little
some reason, Woo
fortunate
said,
though.
"I'll double check
Feels
it."
a little
And it's a good
fortunate,
thing
but
he
they'll
did.
take it.
It feels
5
like
potentially surviving. They're
Woo
going to
has
have
been
all
their
of their
main win
ults.
factor so far.
This one
That blast
round,
pistol
this potential
round.
whiff,
But then
might
also
have
they
just
catch a
got him
player
back
with the
into
season.
this.
He's like, right, I'm in. I'm on that. Goes over the top and ends up with 2.
Chat, you know me, I'm not
Even
one to
wraps
talk about
back
whiffs,
around
but that
afterwards
was
and for Echo.
costly, bro.
A 1v5. Now they got the
Costly
credits.
whiff.
He can go for this and it's not going to break the bank. He can try and make this one costly, but maybe just looking to try and exit.
Opinion on
eventually.
Breeze and
Well, it will
Split,
end as an in-zone
second
flawless,
duelist.
a great
Yoru,
return to the
Breeze,
board for
Split,
HERETICS.
yeah.
A good moneymaker. And
Yeah,
in all
yeah,
honesty,
yeah.
I don't think they even
Breeze,
had to
Split,
use their
Ascent.
ults.
A little bit of a taste of their own medicine for Eternal Fire. This aggression is crazy from Woo. The Seize nade
It's
thrown
EMEA.
through.
I'd be surprised if they didn't show
Expect him
the
to be
whiff.
backing off, running away,
Oh,
and
okay.
before the reveals even landed, before he
Sure.
even knows what he's getting into,
Nice
he's
guy.
blind dove in and taking a double kill.
Eyes, let's go! Nice!
To say he got a little
Good
lucky
shit.
with them
Scott-
lined up is something, but hey, if it works, it works. And in-zone flawless is how they break the
Yeah, a
5-round
little bit
streak
fortunate for
of
HERETICS, but again, they can
Eternal
kind of snowball with
Again,
these
that
ults for
Seize is
sure.
gonna catch. It's in a different position this time,
Yeah.
but Spear cannot catch a
Okay,
break.
this time the Raze
Ends
util, the
up
Fade
with
util's
2.
hitting.
And look, for HERETICS, A main was a big
Dude, I can't believe that
problem
round got
starting
him
out
fully
this
back
map,
in
but
this.
It seems like that is
It felt like it was
thing of
almost
the
done.
past.
Well, yeah,
Yoru
we
on
always
Summit,
used to
nah, it doesn't
talk
work on
about
defense.
Boo
There's too many
swapping up the roles. Like, he would go
too many
between
90-degree
initiator and
angles.
controller.
TP's
He
not.
settled on
Unless there's
controller for a
TPs that I don't
long
know
time.
about. I
You
don't
see
think
the value he
I think
brings
TP's getting too much.
with his utility. Now Neki has at least been able to find one. The drone
There's probably a lot of cool stuff that you
gonna
can do on
reveal
attack,
2 players. He
would
knows
say,
that they're in
but
this
on
corner.
defense, I
Echo's gonna
think
tuck in.
there's better.
Maybe a slight off angle, but it only works if they break that door. If not,
It's very hard for them
pressure
to
will
clear
be
this
on
guy
Neki
out.
once
It might have
again,
to be
who's already
Raze
less than
Boombot.
half HP.
Very patient from HERETICS. Nightfall to clear sight when they eventually go, so time crunch isn't the biggest of concerns. Well, with 30 on the clock, it is probably time to go, especially
Don't
after that
understand the
reveal
Yoru
being
on
broken.
Split.
Can only
It's
imagine
like a
someone
better
with Eternal
jet.
Fires on the rotate.
If you
Oh,
can
that's
understand a
miles
jet on
away
the map,
locally.
it's a better jet.
And that door is still standing in the way of Echo, so he'll have
Can
to
do
get himself
everything that
away
a
if he
jet
wants to
does, just
help
with
out.
better rotate
It might even be
potential.
the retake call for Eternal Fire.
And you can force through stuff.
Nightfall clears the back. Snake bite in. It's going to slow them down. Echo's done well, but it is only the one and done. Time ticking.
Ooh,
Plant position is going to be
scary.
so important.
Scary.
If Neki gets this right, he could just win the round, but he's just off by a millisecond. Wu guarding his teammate's life. And while Ordaz, they're going to figure out very quickly exactly where he is. All 3 players now at the back of the site, and while too many targets for Ordaz to try and correct onto. 2
Worse
in a row
entry power.
for HERETICS.
Yeah, but it's
Another
you're playing it
good
with double
round in
duelists,
terms of
right? So
denying the aggression of
you don't really
Eternal
have to
Fire.
worry
We
about
talked
your
the
entry
fact
power.
They need to soak up that pressure. They've done it the last 2.
Yeah, they've done a remarkable job. I think fighting back with some of the seasons of their own. Like, I don't know what Boo is doing to correctly predict the position of Spear twice in a row, but he
I
might be the
think
one man
Eternal
who's
Fire
doing
have
a
one more
lot
buy
of
round in them
battle
before they
ships.
eco,
A
so you
remarkable
probably see a
job done
timeout
by
here.
HERETICS to recover this.
No?
The
Okay.
half's not done yet. Plenty of rounds left to play for it. And
Big
Eternal
round.
Fire
Surprised they don't want
look
a
to
timeout
extend
before this.
that
1,
lead
2,
before it's
3,
lost.
4 that come by
start
next.
out with a very spread defense, not looking for any more A main aggression on that defensive side, and I can't imagine why.
Echo's in a good spot, but he needs a multi-frag and he gets
Ingus.
nothing. Rien's also
It's mad how much that round saved them.
catching out Spear once again. Spike not going anywhere just yet. Fabian locking down this backline.
Dude, everyone's aim diffing as well.
They are
It's
so
just completely
aware of
switched.
everything that's being attempted now by
Ever
Eternal
since
Fire. It's
ever
like the
since you
first
spoke
few
about their
rounds
aim,
were all
ever since I
just
spoke about their
calculating,
aim, they're getting
and now they've
outdueled
started
every
to figure out the
single
puzzle
1v1. You're
that
not
is
wrong.
this aggressive Turkish side. Of course, for both teams, a victory here almost feels paramount. Of course, there's no elimination or group stage. It just sends you to the play-in instead. But I think most teams would be hoping for those couple of weeks off. Neki, good position again, but it's so
Five surviving as well. Money is great.
I think every time they open
Five
that
for the
door,
rest of
they're
the half,
gonna,
no matter
check
what.
the left and right side of the door. Neki's probably stood on one of them.
Yeah, after such a slow start for
How
Heretics.
good are you at discerning a good from a bad play that worked out? That's the hardest like VOD review, to be honest, when you're like trying to persuade.
We expected today, the Heretics that we saw last time they faced.
Normally what happens, I would say, I'm trying to put a number on it. Say 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 times you do like a bad play and it works out. As long as it's not like the same thing. Like a lot of times in VOD reviews you have to point out the bad play and it went right. It's weird to find the level, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Certain people would let it slide, certain people would just be like, this is bad because of... They're like the hardest rounds to talk about. What the hell is this Omen smoke that it's watched?
The second someone figures them out, it's do they have other layers to their gameplay?
But you should bring it up and talk about it.
A lot of the time I feel like the answer is no.
But look at this round. It was a standard default. They pushed up C main a little bit late. Super slow with Fabian. And almost
it's weird because it's situational and depends on the play.
Sitting back and playing the fights, look, it's not
if it's
not
a necessary risk, like if you're in a position like a 2v4, if someone on the 4 takes a risk but kind of wins the duel, you should really bring it up. Like you should just try and... It's not like you can always just wait for the example of
he got countered
when you lose it. Because when you lose it, it could be in a big game. And the most classic thing that players say is... like if this guy pushed and it went down to 3v2, every player will just go, oh, don't worry, I won't do it in an official. And then it happens in an official. And you're like, well, I have to bring it up now. So you're trying to erase everything bad that happens before the officials happen.
Replacing Echo on this team, I don't want to be rude.
You should bring that stuff up, yeah.
The guy is a lunatic in his role, but also incredibly good at it. So why would you basically cut off your nose?
What about in a team like Paper X? Don't worry about Paper X. They do their own thing. No rules apply for Paper X. That's the only rule that applies for Paper X.
The individual skill level that is required for him to take over this role. But I'm excited to see how this develops, because sure, he's 7-8 right now. That seems pretty decent, but that was 5 of those 7 in a singular round, and then has gone a little bit quiet since. And when you're up against a team like Heretics, winning a singular round isn't quite enough.
And that's where maybe the confidence starts to take a hit as things slow down. This pause hopefully resetting things for Eternal Fire. 5 in a row, and now 5-5. And the defense goes back to
Arctic for sure.
Aggression. Again, we're going to see the wall put up, but this time
Beta is hitting now.
Expecting the utility to be thrown through. The funny thing is, Boo didn't throw it this time.
No, he did.
He watched that wall, waited. And they found the advantage for their trouble.
Oh, was he talking about the Teva, maybe?
It was a good idea. I like it from Eternal Fire. There was going to be a second leg to that aggression, but Team Heretics immediately read it as fake pressure.
They just spammed.
Did the tech balls.
Someone is going to take this ground.
Completely wreck Eternal Fire.
In that direction through the wall, and we'll probably get a kill, and they did.
The funny thing is, it wasn't Spear taking the
It's
ground.
mad how much of this game is about momentum.
Door, right? Fabian came out of the door. Nobody came through main because that's been where the spam has been so often. And then this time, it's changed up. That's a tough blow. A better round for it to happen. And again, for Eternal Fire, they keep their credits through to the next round for the most part. That's where the full buy is going to be. Hopes put into something like a Bandit, but, well, this weapon has delivered in the past.
Fast.
Not this time. Wood is activated today. He's only 11-7, but his impact has been tangible in the rounds that they've won.
Oh, yeah. Especially the early rounds, you could almost put solely off his back. Dart going through. Does reveal Riens. That's the player you want.
The reloads, unlucky.
Unfortunately, they weren't quite quick enough to grab him. And while Riens then finds a spam of his own. He has gone down. That's at least something. But you look at what's remaining. Spear would have to pop off with the rifle. Neki would probably need to find something as well. And Wu just isn't
imagine
having
Wu gets this
any
kill
of it.
here.
Looking
Wu getting that kill would actually
like
be one away from all.
Beast. So far today, obviously had a bit of a rougher showing in their opening game that we saw. But as I was saying, like if either of these teams want to make it into that top 2,
We're changing up our fade. It's nice.
You kind of need a
maybe because he doesn't know the lineup for the other one that failed. Who knows?
0 and 2, definitely not where you want to be. But even being 1 and 2, you're still going to be a little bit more reliant on teams not finishing 4 and 1 or finishing higher up on that board.
Well, 1 round left to play for. And Heretics avoiding a second loss.
Yeah, ever since I complimented them, they actually lost every single round.
Really know what to expect.
Pretty impressive.
That same C's nade thrown through, but Eternal Fire playing this much more passive there. Fabian's popped the ult, and again, we've seen this round. We haven't really seen it work for Eternal Fire so far. As Fabian takes the C control. A TP this time is much more, much deeper.
Curse is getting powerful? Nah, I can't be the problem. I don't think it works like that, right?
Keep that control while this pressure is going on towards the A site, but Heretics don't show signs of really wanting to go there yet. For Eternal Fire, rotates have come in, but they could be doubling back. And it looks like Eternal Fire making
Why are they playing the server? The server's fine on this. I don't think it's as good as the Fade, but
the door.
Not like it's going to cost you the game.
Down with the paranoia, but he's been denied by the blast pack. Spear.
Why do I feel like Spear just wants to absolutely send it there?
Weaponry about to be removed, but the timing's not quite there.
Ooh, they both send it into the smoke because they don't want to get the pistols.
While they still have the rifles, that's always the problem with a steel gun. It's just a little bit slower than you'd like it to be. And that leaves Riens left alone.
Doesn't have too much time.
He's had a pretty decent half, but it would need to be the ace if they're going to go in with an advantage. The spams, not far away, and okay, he's got rid of Echo.
Yeah, smoke's about to go.
20 seconds. Okay, that smoke's now going to fade. But with both players still in the corner, nothing that he can do to clear them. It just has to be immediate headshot.
Oh, it's illegal. How?
Seems to be the god.
He goes for the widest of wide swings.
Somehow takes down
and they've both whiffed on him.
Expect to see him shine.
I felt like Fabian did a... Did he not do a CS? Did he not do a CS spray? Did he not crouch and move? Oh, I love it listening on a pistol. I wish I spoke Turkish.
Spike'ı size vereceğim, şey yapacağız, tamam mı? Ömür bir B önüne git, kendini göster, al şunu.
Yürür beyler belki.
Tamam bekle, smoke at bir daha buraya. Bekle ya da atma. Beraber pikleyelim, gel. 1, 2, 3.
B'den yürüyeyim mi?
Tamam bekle.
Hala isteriz.
Tamam ağacı açın, beraber ağaca girin. Smoke at. Ve volunu aç hatta. Atma smoke atma.
Kapanacak ama hızlı kapanacak.
Tamam ağaca 2 kişi girsin, Soner bana kapıyı kıracaksın. Kapıya drone vereceğim, sonra A oynayacağız,
tamam mı? I'm gonna fake B, you guys go A or? Yeah.
B önüne gitti Fate. Oynayalım Aya, tamam ağaca girin. Ağaca gir, backside paranoya da girelim.
Atıyorum backside paranoya. Hemen smoke soldan geble, hemen smoke soldan geble. Vame verdim.
Right boş retake oynuyor adamlar. Arka gep.
Evren aslanım var.
Evren kur.
Evren kurdum.
Beyler arkaya alsın birisi.
Ben alacağım.
Dönüyorlar.
I felt like I understood 80% of it, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Eternal Fire and Neki hearing a lot of steps jumping up top. He knows exactly where they are. That could be a very early flank coming through, but he's still expecting someone to come his way, not fully believing that the forces have gone elsewhere. Now they're starting to realize, great stun goes through. But they only get the one off the back of it. Fabian still standing strong with a third and a fourth on a sliver of health. He should have been dead to rights there.
I thought we were about to get our third ace of the game. We're only in round 13. Well, we've already had 2. I'll be honest, I'm still not over the Riens one from the last half. I was about to say,
a heaven smoke. Wait, he did a gap in the smoke and then come to us. Cool. So his original plan. Yeah, you could tell that. I mean, you could tell with the 1, 2, 3 peak. Then, like once they got the space and they realized no one was fighting them, the idea was good. You break this, I'll drone, we'll fake, and then you heard something about the smoke.
I think Riens especially.
The idea looked
starting
decent.
To step up to the plate. It's not going to be much invested into this round, although a paranoia used immediately by that defensive side to try and gain some control outside of A.
A good stun is a really good stun from Spear, yeah.
It's not something that they can really hold on to other than just leaving a player there for information.
I'll say that Spear's stuns have been on point all game long. Like, so many rounds I can point to. Especially the first ones they were winning towards A main. You saw it there in the pistol as well.
Caesars that we used to kill him.
Yeah, exactly. It was a trade out of valuable utility. And this round sees a very, very light investment, as in 0 credits bar utility for Team Heretics. What we've seen in recent memory from just Valorant in general, I don't think you can count out these kind of buys, but normally there's at least going to be a little bandit or something.
Tree on his own and there's just no scoping people.
I mean, it's just the best gun ever, isn't it?
Silly,
For this?
like,
It's the Marshall for you in an anti-eco.
It's very strong, but it's
The
like
eco
his
cannon,
teammates
it
were
really
just
is.
stood outside the door waiting for
And then we
him
get
to
the
do
body
that.
shots after
and then,
as well.
end zone flawless, just with
Very,
the
very
sheriff
clean
at
on
the
this.
end. Like the
Did
stronger
two,
weapons didn't even need to shoot
bits
a
of damage.
bullet in this round for the side of Eternal Fire.
It's a smart play. Why risk the rifles? Send in this madman. If he finds some kills, great. If he gets killed by 2 or 3 people, probably after the first kill, then fair enough.
I just
We
don't
know
like
they've stacked,
how
let's go
casual
elsewhere.
he makes it
The
look.
Eco Hunter, the Echo Hunter. I see what you did there.
Eyvallah Mehmet.
What a sick
Yeah, it's
role
a
that
double
is in a
swing,
team,
how
though.
quick those taps come in.
Imagine you
And
get
he just looks so
assigned
calm, cool, and collected. But he
the
knew
role of once
going
you win
down
a
there
pistol,
to find the information to send
you
the
get
boys
to
away from
play the Marshal.
the forces.
That is the
That's all that he
sickest
needed
thing
to
ever,
do
isn't
now.
it? You're getting
7 to
3
7,
kills.
Full buy for both squads. And see Eternal Fire coming into this. 5 Vandals to play with, plenty of credits for the next. 1 away from Fabian having his ulti.
Oh, it's
He's looking
fast.
for it.
Really fast.
He is seeking
They're on top of it.
out Boo.
He did Teva like he was
Now
getting
he's just gonna
chased.
hold that control into the late round.
What if the new Eco anti-strategist is buying 5 Marshals? Yeah.
First real test.
I mean, after what I saw T1 do last week,
you
you might fit in there well.
Full rifles across the board for Eternal Fire, so it almost feels hard to compute which of these is the bonus and which of these
I
is
do
the
think that
full
your
buy.
idea is better than what they actually did, though.
They're
I will say
almost
that.
identical footing.
They
Woot
just
in an
ecoed again
aggressive
for some
position,
reason.
but he is alone. Manages one, but it's very quickly traded out. You've also got
But does that
Boo
work?
attempting to be a little
Oh,
bit
that's
cheeky from
sick.
above, and although the
Up the
reveal is
top,
there, the players
And then
are
it
too
just gets
far
anyone
ahead.
past this line, and anyone over towards
Spear
here
now
can't
as
shoot.
well.
That's nice.
Converting onto Rinza. Orders just goes
Who's got the
swinging.
tech?
I don't know if he expected that to be clear at this point, but that's given a footing in this
Big Joe.
round for Heretics.
Oh, spear.
Oh, he was
Doesn't even go
hoping
for
that
the
the run
slide.
and gun
He
was going to
was
get him
bait.
something. I like
Yeah,
how
exactly.
wide
Runs
Spear
in
went
to
with the
draw
swing.
eye, but then just stopped in his tracks to take the kill himself. Wonderful work. Man advantage now for the attackers.
saved
The
him.
spike takes on, but it's
Benji
left into the
saved
hands
him,
of just
Kosh saved
Neki.
him back.
Locked out in main, the smoke at least.
Oh,
Lined up.
Actual lineup.
Collateral for Neki. No shortage
Devastating.
of superstar plays coming out of Eternal Fire today.
Yeah, that's a nuts Red Bull clutch. Like, that had to be the aligning of the stars for that to work out for him. I was going to say, like, he didn't even have his dart online. That was gone for ages, but hey, he's having a good time. 8 to 7. Bonus
Pistol
round
into the
conversion,
bonus.
Although, as I said, it was barely a bonus. And it now literally is. There isn't a player over on the Eternal Fire side that hasn't had a crazy round. 4 of the 5 players are also on 11 kills.
Spear's posture?
So,
I haven't
it
checked
really
it
is a
yet.
race to the top. And
Let's-
the one who
let's,
isn't is Neki,
let's
who
check
just
in.
clutched.
Surely we get to see him at one point.
1 round to the good now for Eternal Fire. You know, I never know what to expect. That first half, the streak from EF, the fight back from Heretics, and the amount of individual plays that have come out already. For round 16, I do expect Eternal Fire to walk away with very low buy from Heretics. Stack up towards the A site that Eternal Fire are already leaning away from. And we haven't seen them explore this C site all too much. I think
Outlaw
it's a
goes
good
up,
idea to
mate.
pull it out
Echo
on the
gets
eco
the
here where
best.
Heretics are
It's
obviously
all the
gonna
fun
enforce
rolls.
part of the map they've seen the most challenges
Buy a Marshal on the Eco. Buy an
The
Outlaw
problem is this has
when they
become
might have light armor.
pretty much exactly the same as what they did versus the anti-eco. They've sent Echo with a sniper. Now, 2 players have actually bought full shields over on that defensive side, and it's the 2 players most likely to look for
Does he?
contact
Yeah.
versus him. Nice shot already from Wu. They're
It's
trying to
a
put the
great
pressure on.
instant
The
reaction
problem
from him to
is
just
the
get out of there,
actual
pop of the
take
smoke,
is
no
going on the
hesitation.
other side of the map. That's where
Time's
the
a little low on
spike
this.
is. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Both Boo and Rien's quickly
What is
find
that
a
one?
couple, and then Boo turns on his wall hacks for a second and removes the head of Neki.
He body tagged him first as well. It was a double tap to take him
No,
down. Benji's got
everyone?
another. This could be an in-zone.
Really?
This is
They all get
an in-zone
upgrades.
flawless.
Might want to
is
defuse. Might want to
somehow
delay the
out.
defuse
Or
on this one so
or
they
is
can
it
all
an
pick up
emotive
guns.
thrifty? What takes priority?
which
Raise
one?
one away.
Is it you?
Is it both?
It said thrifty. It's an
Emotive
emotive thrifty.
thrifty.
There you go. It was also flawless though.
I I shouldn't
Dude, I
have
want to see
spoken at the
Boo's
start of
second
the
shot
round. I
here.
do
Does
feel
he
like
actually
that
see
might be
him?
my bad, but like, oh my god,
What
this
is
shot from
that?
Boo.
He's running
He
back.
double look at this. 1, 2. And again, go on. Oh, okay. Like, come on. That's incredible. And look, I guess
I was
that is
Pacific
karma.
today.
Necky got a collateral last round.
Had a lot of fun
And
watching
this time he gets
Summit.
double tap through the smoke. Fair enough. Perfectly balanced.
Yes, that's how the world works.
But it was a
Everything
stomp.
is
It's not like
fair
it's a
and
cool,
balanced.
close game. But I thought,
Everyone had fun. Who's
if you
taking
want to
part.
see how not to play Summit, it's a really good demo.
Because they want
Because
the
Full
bonus,
Sense looked like they'd
the
never
attack
touched the
side are
map.
going to be able to buy back in, even getting an operator for Echo. So it didn't work out with his last sniper. Oh, I think Woot has just learned that maybe they've invested a bit more into this round than he thought. Because that was 2 shots of the Outlaw for him to get that pick. A good advantage for Heretics in this round. Of course, they've just made an incredible amount of credits over the last, and they have Showstopper online. They're
Marshall,
in a pretty good spot.
Outlaw,
Speaking of good
Op,
spots.
on a Viper.
55, and it's time to go. Eternal Fire take that control.
Well.
Benji shutting down Echo at least, but they won't keep
Rough.
control of the site unless Woot can fly under the radar. He's not got the best weapon for, this close with the Outlaw, and Fabian will put him in the ground right away. Any damage done, if it was, which it wasn't, but be healed up right away. And for Heretics, they're going to have to play. Oh, never mind. They're not going to play back into the retake.
That was sick.
Let's see how they handle this in a
The
2v2.
3-person ramp. Ooh, 2v2?
Neon planted. 30 on Neon.
Just pick this, okay?
Yes.
We play with you later.
Go.
Ready?
1, 2.
Last player standing.
Neon planted.
One enemy remaining.
You guys
Good
are
fucking
fucking
job.
shit.
Let's go.
It's Reds once again, man. This guy in clutch scenarios is just an unstoppable force. They need him, and he turns up, he delivers, and he does
That's a
it
good
almost
listen.
every single time.
That's funny.
He'll put Heretics into the lead. And it looks like it was going to be Fabian that was able to turn this one, put them into a pretty good position initially, but again,
One enemy
put this man
remaining.
down at the end, and of course he hits the shots.
It's even the timing on his little swing at the end.
The
there.
casual look
You
over
can-
as
you
he's
can just
saying
see
it
how
is
confident
incredible.
He is in those moments, always backs himself, especially against Turkish teams. A timeout now from Eternal Fire as the lead
He baited
has
her.
been
Mate, he's
lost.
meant to be the bait.
Something that they were holding control of through a
He
lot
goes
of that
wide and then he
first
kills.
half, but
Fine.
Heretics did manage to snatch it for a moment towards the end of the half. Now it's back in their control, but we are getting towards
The whole
end
reason
of
for
the
the
game.
swing wide
And
is so
more
that the second guy gets
that
the
last
trade no
round
matter
for
what.
Eternal Fire was a big investment. 9 rounds for Heretics, likely to become 10, and this does come off the back of.
Was it a perfect double swing? No,
very
I can
weak
agree with that,
purchase
but-
from Heretics, and frankly, a lot of BS going their way.
Yeah. They are one of the founders of the VS machine. They have been doing it for years. Ever
It's usually
since
not Boo to go through the smoke for 2, but
No, I would say
called the double
players
swing?
at the top are normally
Yeah,
the
I mean,
ones that are
it is what it is.
pulling off the majority of the BS. I think Rien's might be the
I do
case,
like
but
that,
Wood
though.
definitely,
You go wide.
Definitely has a lot of
that double
BS
blast back
moments.
earlier in A main was that set the BS meter off the charts.
that was pretty good.
You take the risky
Then
one.
again, peeking into 2 players while you're on an ace who are on a high-low and killing both of them is
Yeah,
also
yeah.
Awesome
with no
down to an
utility.
eco,
Yeah,
2 in a
also
row.
straight
Dude, this
BS, but,
Thrifty
you know,
was
That's what they do, and they've got the youth
devastating.
of BS that are trying
These rounds
to
were so big. This
learn
was
the
a
ropes.
this was a
And
Thrifty
maybe,
that they shouldn't have
Eternal
lost.
Fire
This
can
was
try and do
the
same here. They've got at least a little to invest.
this
I mean,
was
the
the whiff
overdrive
over
from
towards here as
Spear
well.
is
Both
going to be
super
the most
costly
interesting
rounds.
piece, and he's going alone.
Yampi was his
Aurora
birthday
going alone.
yesterday.
He's managed to get them an opener on the B side, but they are not going towards B. He's trying to wrap back around because Maris was waiting.
This is funny, this is a Heretics strat against Heretics.
Over on the C side, they haven't actually taken anywhere near as much control as you would have hoped they would.
It was interesting. Echo just ran through to break the Prowler.
Ooh,
to
what
make
a
them
shot
think
that
it was.
was.
The B
It's
site,
nice.
so there's
Good
not
flash
as
as
many
well.
players waiting on C as there could have been. Benji falls with no trade possible, and Heretics are locked out of this site.
They'd all
Man advantage.
know the
for
eco
Eternal
as well,
Fire.
using it
Nightfall's
so
gonna be
volatile
one
as well.
for Rien's, and the Viper's Pit will be there to contend with. Fabian standing strong in the corner, and Rien's tagged. Maybe not
Look at
too
those
low to use
HPs.
that pit, but
Winnable.
he's all alone now. It's
Very,
not looking
very nice.
likely, and it's no longer possible. And a
Oh,
motive
it's Fatal, of
Thrifty
course it was.
for Eternal Fire,
Well,
answering back to what
Thrifty
Heretics
back.
dealt out just 2 rounds ago.
I am going to have to call you out and say you need to stop saying, like, it's probably going to be 10, because that seemingly doesn't work. Because you said that in the last
game
round.
here? Yeah,
No, I know I
really
did,
do.
yeah. This is the second time.
And yeah,
Second.
Immediately in a mode of thrifty afterwards. At least this one wasn't flawless, but yeah. Hush your gums.
The flawless definitely felt like a bit more of a sting, but at least that came off straight BS. This was a great round from Eternal Fire to put them neck and neck. Now, Operator in the hands of Spear. It was straight up aggression towards B main last round with his ulti. This one will be a little bit more tame. And it will be Benji on the chopping block, although he's rotated
As
away.
it what?
I
wonder who.
He got the wall up at least.
Is it literally just whoever's feeling it with the op?
Out, you at least want info early, and now that info should tell you not to peek that again.
His posture? Ah, dude, I forgot to look at his posture again.
Scare Benji Fishy away. Viper's Pit's also been used.
Yeah, it's
on
not the
C,
best.
just in
It's not
case
the
there's
best.
an attempt to
We've seen way
wrap
worse
in that
though.
direction. What
But
a
neck-wise,
challenge onto Echo.
it's not great.
Well, I guess he was more challenging their ground, and because of that, got stuck in the mud. Also, the spike's been trapped before. Weaponry about to be removed, and that's a big problem. Boo has given a further advantage, and Spear thought he had safe ground instead. Ordaz was a little bit delayed, and although he'll do some damage, it is not enough. The lead swings back and forth once again. And
Prime Redgar, yeah, Redgar was the original.
Yeah, I
Redgar
love
was
this round
nuts.
from Heretics. The second that they see that challenge towards C after already spotting the op outside B, because it was a drone that was coming up from C main, clearing mound, clearing up behind the box, then the pit just comes into play. So they've secured C at that point.
Yeah, he did. He dinked him.
Because you've got to go through Vice and Viper Wall. And in the meantime, while that Viper Wall is up, they send Woot and Kosh Maris to push A. Echo's trying to find that little space, but Heretics realized we're losing control.
Win one, lose the next. Force them down to an eco. I will say the low buy is pretty good.
In the grass. Double digits on the board for the defensive side.
3 guns, 1 bandit. At the moment, Heretics doing a really good job of just prowl clear over towards C so they can get the rotate on.
Keep my team's name out your mouth.
Huh?
10-9. No rounds have been free, and if anything, this blow-by has more to it than you might expect. Echo still has a Viper's Pit as well, so if they can get into a position, that's the one ultimate that has value.
This is really dangerous. This is way more dangerous now. They're going to get into B pretty much for free. That Viper's Pit can go down. Now with the man advantage as well, you almost need something to pull that advantage back, and that's the moment that Boo and Woot answer up. Benji starts to slip in. He's already around the pit, and he's dropped Echo outside of it. Pit down, and players down. Eternal Fire
What a satchel that was.
It was a great idea. They got good ground and the man advantage, but Heretics pulled that back so quick.
Yeah, they made that look very comfortable in the end. I think as well, you have to bear in mind, Echo didn't have a gun, so he puts the Viper's Pit in, probably goes to try and find something additional, and doesn't realize that Benji Fishy has just been waiting
B on this? Yeah, I wonder if Heretics feel like they need to change anything up over towards B. Like have a punish over towards it.
Let's go! That is how I feel when I kill a Viper outside of their pit. Every time.
I thought that was just you when you get a kill.
Been a little free, but looks like their retakes are nice.
My throat will be very sore, Tom.
It is, isn't it?
It is actually, yeah.
How come Heretics aren't as dominant as previous years? They're just very streaky.
Defensive side looking to get aggressive. They've revealed everybody. They know the full force of their opposition are there, but
and what a time to go aggro with the Fade Eye. Dude, they changed that up. They're doing Prowler every single time Simon does Fade Eye. Or are they doing the, if the Prowler gets shot, do they do the Fade Eye? I like the idea about the Fade Eye. It's so out here that once they go through the smoke, it's just going to scan you.
They'll look to try and play with those rotations. Now the wall obviously is
like the big difference. If you ignore, if you're just solely focusing on like the difference between this and the scan, like the fact that this is pulse and you can dodge it, and this is just permanently up, it's such a difference, man. The permanently up is just so good. Strong, man.
I thought that Woot would eventually go down, but never.
Three, they got Razor.
A quick double.
I thought they were fully done. What was it, 5-2 in the first half? He was looking so dominant.
Yeah, and going into that double spray as well, he was one away.
Yeah, that Fade Eye was good, man. Fade Eye was good. Molly was good.
Coming into the next round for Team Heretics. Woot! Good job! Woot's already scary enough as he is. Now he's going to have a rocket launcher. 3 rounds, 3 chances to lock in this map. After that streak at 5-2, it looked like Eternal Fire had completely locked this map down, but Heretics woke up just in time. And keep in mind, we don't know what to expect on Haven, but it was their pick.
You've just got to be so blessed if you're the Heretics coach and staff. You have Riens, who's probably, if not the best initiator player, maybe even in the world. And then you go, all right, buddy, are you good to play Viper today? And he goes, sure. And just looks fantastic. And then you put Woot back on the primary duelist role, also looking fantastic. It's a good day to be a Heretics
Eternal Fire
fan
doing too much.
Fire.
I think
they've had moments.
I think they're struggling against some of the Fade Util, really.
It looks like their map choice is slipping from their fingers into the hands of Riens. They look to go. It's only going to be the one this time, which, hey, that's a good enough trade in my books. But the Hunter's Fury has found nothing, and it's an
big 1v1
attempted ruse, but that ruse hasn't worked out. And a labored fight now has them running back towards the C side. And you can see, look at where the defenders are. They're like, is it A? Is it C? Is it B?
They got no info anywhere.
I don't even think.
But they can just retake with the Razor.
Yeah, the problem is because of where that wall is towards A and all the numbers, there's so many gaps now for Heretics. So they need Benji to leave C. They need to play this together. But as time ticks on, you're now worried about that flank coming through, or you have to be. Plant is going to be touched though. And
all of these years, and this one specific mod is just timing out people for stupid reasons. Like, oh no, I'm a mod. I'm a timeout people. Sliggy can see I'm doing my job. It pisses me off every time. Childish mod.
But in front of it, I thought for a second he was going to find it instead. It's
dude, stop flaming people.
He trades out a double, looks for one more, but he misses the shots. He gives Benji an opening. Benji may be having the expectation of a wraparound, but instead, the time's so low that
we good copy paste though.
He
I like
needs
that
to
one.
go through it. Running back out, and all timing is everything, but Echo is ready and waiting. Thanks to Spear, Eternal Fire will live to fight another day, but they still need 2 more rounds.
No, it was a huge step up from Spear. He had to deliver them that double, or this one was done. They're very lucky to get away with only 1 kill. Going the way of Riens there. You said it's, you know, fighting against him is one thing. That was through a snake nest as well. Like, I never back you. I don't care if you throw 5 people at him. But for Spear, he showed up in just the right moment. It did, I agree. It looked like Wu was the one to get a headshot there, but I think Wu jumped in front to take the bullet just in time, literally. But the showstopper not used, and that is to the benefit of Team Heretics. Maybe would have won them the round, but 12-10.
This one, I've not seen this one before.
Now Ulti starts to come online on the other side, though. Fabian especially.
Yeah, he can evolve. He can survive a lot of that utility. The final pause of regulation is going to be taken. Of course, we learned yesterday that we are in for some overtimes. That KC Fnatic game was a nice long one, so we'll see. Maybe that's going to be the same case today, but the rounds in this second half, other than, of course, the bonus victory, have been few and far between. Heretics have been able to find an answer. I think they've looked like the more...
Where's Nilzinho? Mate, he's at home.
Map, at least
he's got the fee up.
I think Woot and Riens especially, but we have seen moments from everybody.
He's injured, chat.
It's whether or not Eternal Fire can win this one, and it's not even a case of really breaking the economy. Like, you might make it a little bit lower going into the next round, but I think there should be enough anyway for a buy from Team Heretics.
Good ults, though. This guy could just run at the Razor.
Aggression from Eternal Fire right away.
Oh, we could just
Fabian, and they are
completely send it in.
Towards this C site, but take a look at Echo.
Oh wait, did they? This was pretty cool.
He's got a little gap in his
did they
wall
try and talk about
it.
the fact of what they were doing over towards C? With the ult when it got scanned by the Fade Eye, so he was aggro, slide to underneath the Fade Eye? I think so. The problem is they just saved all their util.
Is a big reason for that. They can still make
question mark created though. When does Boo clear this question mark?
After that first fight, and for now they've got a high-low with Koshmaris able to TP across the map to back them up wherever they go.
Here we go.
Heretics don't really have any
Prowler goes out.
The Prowler's just fully clear.
Doesn't hit anything. Do they lean heavier over towards A? Yes, they do. Rotates going out.
The wall
Kinda.
has been baited.
Fade Eye fully clears C.
TP into the back of the site. Why? It wasn't actually stuck. And instead, they're going to pressure on to Benji, but...
Oh, really?
See, for Fabian, that's a little bit easier.
I mean, Fabian can just run over towards the site here, tank it.
He can go through those thorns, no problem.
Yeah, actually tanked it.
Doesn't quite connect, and ooh, for Echo. He's just about going to get out of there, but he walks straight into the hands of Brilliance. from above. Wu will
Gap.
catch another with the gap
Gap
in the
wrecked
smoke.
him.
Advantages now starting to look more and more in favor up until they meet Spear. He will quickly find a couple, but even more core.
Good luck on
Looks to
sight,
go for the
mate.
swing.
Holy.
Now the Nightfall leaves an impossible
Very,
task.
very
And of
nice. Good
course,
recovery,
it's
man, from
Rien's
Heretics.
to
I really
close.
thought they were
It's
done at
Heretics
5-2
taking
here. It looked
their
so
opponent's
dominant.
map choice.
They
And
had
who
that
but
one
Rien's
round
to be
from
the one
Wu.
to finish
It
things
just
off.
changed everything.
Yeah, this has been a spectacular display by Heretics, but we also saw Eternal Fire
As much as
making it
Wu was
extremely
struggling a
close.
little
But for
on
that map,
attack
no
with some
doubt they
util
have higher
early on,
expectations now.
the redemption
Heretics,
from his
they
util
go
was
in
very
to
good.
map number 2 with one under their belt.
It was maybe
Haven,
2
their
bad
choice
rounds at the
is where they
beginning,
can close
and
this
then
series
everything else
2-0.
was like really, really
Yeah,
good.
for sure. I think ultimately it's not the worst